Well, hi Leos, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for this reading. Wow, it's already. Oh goodness. So I have shuffled these cards very well. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be the center card in the first part of the reading. If you feel compelled, please like and subscribe. Otherwise, let's just get started. For our Leos, what do they need to know coming up in their lives for our Leos? And there you are as a Queen of Wands, a fire sign. Any advice is so welcome for Leos. What do you need to know? Oh, that was a total flip over. For Leos. There's one in there. Oh, okay. For Leos. In the order that they came out, Leos, what do they need to know? Oh goodness, dealing with something around you that is toxic to you. Okay, so we have some cards left for the second part of the reading. Wow. The Devil is the overall energy, Leos. Now, this is the card for Capricorn only because of the horns. So Capricorn might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy of this card is toxic. It's like bondage. It's like being tied to someone who is tied to someone else or something else, which makes a relationship with them toxic. Now let's find out why this card surrounds your entire reading. I know this is what they want to talk about. Up here in your highest energy is the Ace of Swords. That is seeking truth and clarity. So this is what's needed. These are the two strongest energies in your whole reading. So you have this toxic energy around you. You may not have known, if this is your reading, that there is something attached to someone who you are close to. And the truth and the clarity will be revealed. I have the Ten of Swords next to the Ace of Swords. And this is the card I call the end, because it is. It's the end. And it comes from all that truth and clarity. This is going to put an end to that toxic energy. I have the Five of Swords next to the Ten of Swords. Look at all these swords. The Five of Swords is picking up those swords of truth and clarity and watching the two energies here fade off into the distance. It's like, oh man, I get it, and it just helps you to decide what you're going to do and how you're going to handle it. The Queen of Swords is under the Ace of Swords and looking right at the Devil card. This is your energy of putting your hand out and saying, look, tell me the truth. And I'll tell you the truth about how I feel and what's going on. You tell me the truth about how you feel and what's going on. This is very needed. This is for your own protection, for your own clarity. This is Air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So, this puts an end to this toxic energy that has been around you. I have the Magician on the other side of the Devil and right under the Five of Swords. There's the infinity symbol, the symbol of intuition and knowing. I think you kind of know that there's something toxic going on, and you go ahead and you seek the truth and clarity so that you can make the decisions that you need to make in moving forward. You have everything it takes. You got a cup for love, a pentacle for security and stability, a wand of fresh starts and new beginnings, and a sword for truth and clarity. And you have the power to manifest what it is you really want in life. Nobody wants toxic energy around them. There's not one person who says, oh, give me toxic energy, I just love it. There's nobody. So you are going to see the truth. You're going to get the truth. And it also looks like you're going to manifest getting that truth, but you may be manifesting something else too. So let me keep reading. I have the Death card under the Queen of Swords. This is the card for Scorpio. So Scorpio might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy of this card is leaving the old behind and moving forward. You're going to be leaving this toxic energy behind. You're going to be moving forward. It's a card of transformation. So you're going to be transforming your life because of the truth and the clarity that you're going to be gathering up here. But I think you're walking away. I think you're turning your back on that toxic energy. You're walking, but you know, anytime you're walking away from something, you're always walking towards something. So that's why I think something's happening here. I think you're manifesting someone else to come into your life. All these cards are male or female. I have the Queen of Wands right under the Magician, and you're walking right towards this Queen of Wands. This is a very passionate card, the most passionate card in the tarot deck. And what this Queen of Wands is doing, and this could be your energy or someone else's, is holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. Wherever you put your love, you put your passions. I don't care if it's people, work, gardens, animals, it doesn't matter. But I feel like you're manifesting someone to come in that is very passionate too. I need to look at the second part of this reading. Oh, by the way, this is fire energy, so this would be Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. So let's take a look at the second part of this reading, Leos. What is happening here? It's like you're letting go this toxic energy. You're getting all the truth that you need to do that. Okay, let's see what we have. I want to see, like, try and get an idea of who might be coming in, because I think somebody is. I have the Ace of Wands. There's your fresh start and new beginning. Remember, the Queen of Wands is holding on to that wand of fresh starts and new beginnings. This Ace of Wands is up here in your highest energy. You are moving forward, and you're moving to a better place. This wand is just blossoming, blooming, and it's all because the truth sets you free. I have the Justice card right next to the Ace of Wands. This is part of you moving forward. The Justice card is the card for Libra. Libra might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But the energy is you putting that one of those swords up. You're taking, you know, your sword is up here with the Queen of Swords. Your sword starts with it being up in your highest energy. So your sword is up in self-protection, awareness, and you're getting rebalanced. You have the scales, and you're getting rebalanced from this toxic energy and moving forward. And guess what's coming into your life? The Sun. Ooh, I love this card. The Sun. This can be a card for Leo. So Leo could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this. Oh, this is your sign. Sorry. This is, you are a Leo. And the Queen of Wands, like I said before, can represent Leo. But the Sun, the energy, being right next to the Justice card, is about fresh starts, new beginnings again, with lots of joy and lots of love. Wow. Okay, there's changes going on. You're making a transformation in your life, and they're all for the good. I got the Lovers. The Lovers came out right under the Ace of Wands and next to the Magician. Look what you're manifesting. Fresh start, new beginning. You probably have no idea really that a divine soulmate is coming in. Your guardian angels and spirit guides are trying to bring you together with someone. You're probably lovers in another life, and you'll probably be lovers in this life. Very, very strong soulmate connection. I have the Two of Swords right next to the Lovers and under the Justice card. So when they first come in, your heart is guarded because you're just, you know, leaving this toxic energy. So you have your arms across your heart, you have a blindfold on, you have your swords up in the air in self-defense. So it's like you probably told yourself, I'm not getting involved with anybody ever again. I just can't go through this again. Yet, you manifested by leaving this toxic energy and thinking about what you want. You've manifested this divine soulmate to come into your life. So at first, you could be like, oh no, I'm not going there, but that's not going to last because I have the Sun. The Sun overpowers that Two of Swords any day. And then the High Priestess being right next to the Two of Swords and under the Sun. This is the card in the tarot deck for intuition and knowing. So you're going to know, you're going to figure out, hey, this person's special. Your gut is just going to be guiding you. Let it guide you. And if your gut is telling you, wait a minute, this person's special, I shouldn't just blow them off, you know. The High Priestess, listen to your intuition, and it will guide you to this towards the Sun. So it's going to tell you to drop, you know, let your heart open up, to put your swords down, take the blindfold off, and really look at this divine soulmate. Because I think they have a lot to offer you. It's like what you've been wanting. You manifested them to come in. So don't ignore them. I have the Two of Wands under the Lovers and next to the Queen of Wands. So this is your energy again. You're holding onto that staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand. And the other hand, you're holding the world, a whole new life cycle. And you're contemplating, you're looking out there like, what is this going to be like? What is this going to be like if I decide to move forward with this person that I have such a strong connection, such a strong feeling around? And you're very passionate. So it's going to be like, there's going to be a spark between the two of you that you're not going to be able to ignore. You're going to put down these wands. You have the wands, that big, heavy burden that you've been carrying. Because, you know, it gets heavy holding these swords up in the air. It's right under the Two of Swords. They get heavy. So you are going to let those swords down. You're going to drop these wands. There's no... And look how hunched over this person is. I mean, they are getting ready to drop those wands. And so are you in this reading as we go along. If this is your reading, this is a general reading. It won't resonate with everybody, but if this is your reading, this is what's going on. Here's the Emperor. And the Emperor is, you know, right next to the Wands and under the High Priestess. This is the card for Aries. So Aries, you know, is a fire sign. And it might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But I feel like you're going to hold true to yourself. You are not wavering from what you want. You know what you want. You've manifested this person to come in. You're going to be, your mind is made up. Nobody's going to be able to change your mind and make you sway and, you know, accept someone into your life that you know will not serve you. So you are just really being stubborn in a good way to look out for yourself. You know what you want, and you're not wavering from it. You're not settling for anything less. You're very well liked and respected by others, and you might even be a leader in your profession. Follow your intuition on this. I'm taking out an angel card for this reading for Leos. Let's see what your guardian angels and spirit guides have to say about this. Okay. For Leos, let's pull you out a card from your guardian angels and spirit guides. Just tell where that card could be for you. And I feel like it's just right down in there. It's called Celebration. Awesome. It's called Celebration. Now, I am going to read this card to you. It's card number 1. I want to point out, in case that number means anything to you. This is a wonderful time in your life. Difficulties fall away, and the light at the end of the tunnel is a star you can wish upon. The timing is right to make long-term plans for a joyful future. Have faith that things are going to turn out beautifully. Very uplifting card. Let's take out a card from the universe, a law of attraction card. Let's see what they have to say about this reading for Leos. This reading for Leos. This reading. Hey Leos, find your card here. Another sun. Just, you know, love these cards. The law of attraction is life's basis. That's what it says. And on the back side, it explains why it says that. Okay? So I'm going to read it to you. Since the law of attraction is the basis of your experience, an understanding of it is essential to living life on purpose. In fact, an understanding of the law of attraction is essential to living the life of joy that you came forth to live. So this is why you manifested. You actually, it was through the law of attraction that you manifested or are manifesting this divine, very strong soulmate to come into your life. You were probably lovers with them in a previous life too. So Leos, this was your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance, Tarot.